Jack Henry Fuidge was born in June of 1897 in Southampton, England. He was the youngest of 4 children born to Charles, a map engraver who worked for the Ordnance Survey, and his wife Juliana. Jack grew up in this whitewashed row house on Silverdale Road in Southampton, and in 1917, at the age of 20, he joined the Royal Engineers. Jack was trained as a sapper, or combat engineer, and attached to the 1st Field Survey Company of the 1st Army. The 1st Field Survey Company was operating in the Luz-Lens sector along the Franco-Belgian border by April of 1918, when Jack wrote this letter to his sister Alice. Saturday, April 20th, 1918. My dearest sister, isn't it wonderful how nice and affectionate people are when you give them things, as witness myself? But really, I must thank you very much for your kind thought, and the cigs are ripping. The best I have ever smoked. They arrived at a time when they were most welcome, for I had neither tobacco or cigs, and no means of obtaining them. Not that I was short of money, but canteens were conspicuous by their absence. I should have liked to have written before, but, well, to say the least of it, I have been so confoundedly busy. I have seen 1 or 2 things lately, one sight of which will be quite sufficient for a lifetime. But this sort of thing won't do. I'm getting moody. How are things at home? Have you heard from Muriel G. lately? How's Taz behaving? I shall be pleased to hear from you occasionally, if you have time, though I'm afraid I've not much to talk about myself. So we'll close. Your affectionate brother, Jack. By the time Alice received this letter, her brother was dead. Just 3 days after Jack wrote home, on April 23, 1918, he was seriously wounded on the front lines and succumbed to his injuries soon after. Sergeant Jack Henry Fuidge was laid to rest in Aubigny, France, and his cigarette case, along with other personal belongings, were returned to his home on Silverdale Road. Jack was posthumously awarded the Victory Medal and the British War Medal, both engraved on the brim with his name, branch of service, and service number.